I'm Davey. I'm awesome. Welcome to the Comment Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos, and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments, I got a job as a waiter. It's not great, but it puts food on the table.
Sorry.
So, kicking off this week with the Comment Corner from a couple weeks ago. Wasn't uploading last week, sorry, I had family obligations. But I'm back, and getting into the last Comment Corner, the best milkshake. My brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "How can she not like that sandwich? What's up with that?" Again, if you were listening, mayonnaise has eggs, and she was allergic to it. Which wasn't the point. The point was, she was blaming me for not knowing she had an allergy. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Wes Lee, you happy? Well, that's the end of this suit." Yes, I believe I'm happy. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Wild cherry and pineapple Pepsi are the best! Yeah, I'm gonna start a cult dedicated to these delicious beverages. I'll call it NXYVM. I believe there's already a cult like that. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, Half Mexican. Okay, fine, we are half Mexican, but we are zero Scandinavian. I'm sorry you don't like that, but that's the reality." Then, formerly Samick943, now Rainbow Friends World, commented, #cancel Gloria. A little late, RFW. Then Jay McCool commented, "I actually haven't seen a dance break. Fix that!" The next dance break will be when I get to 640 subscribers. So, fix that, if you can. Then Jay McCool commented, "Is that Samick kid your son?" Yes. Now Rainbow Friends World. But yes, that's my son. He's got his own YouTube channel. He just mostly uploads shorts, and some of them are pretty funny. So go ahead and check it out. I'm addicted to placebos. I'd give it up, but it wouldn't make a difference. Then on the last Davey's Awesome Stories, what retail workers want to say, Daniel DeLeon69 commented, "That person in the store you were telling sounds like a rude customer in retail. I feel sorry for you, Davey." Okay, dude, I'm not trying to be mean, but when you comment like that, you sound like a robot. It wasn't one customer. It was 3. And you don't need to feel sorry for me. This isn't serious. It's a comedy story. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "I remember when I Beat Blacks came out. Every time customers came asking for them, I'd laugh. Those entitled dillweeds got mad, but come on." Okay, I don't even remember that product. I had to look it up to see what you were talking about. Then Jay McCool commented, "I hate when they say, 'You must have a lot of fun here.' I don't feel like I can say, 'No, this isn't fun,' but I want to." I hate that one too. And what I hate even more is when they get mad that I don't respond like, "Oh yeah, I have a lot of fun." Why does your experience need to be that I'm having fun working here? I'm not. It's a job. I'm going to start telling people about the benefits of eating dried grapes. It's all about raising awareness. Then on my Davey's Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed TNA Slammiversary 2024, Daniel DeLeon69 commented, "I will say that even though TNA Slammiversary 2024 was okay, like you said, I really like how Nick Nemeth ended up winning the TNA Championship. That was amazing." I wouldn't say amazing, but it was good. But like I said, I would have preferred Frankie Kazarian. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "I hit like because the name TNA. This is so misleading. If it gets a pervert like you to watch, whatever." Then Jay McCool commented, "AJ Francis' biggest claim to fame was that botched dive in WWE. I don't think anybody can argue with that." Then Jay McCool commented, "I gotta know, what do you think of the AEW American Championship?" Well, for starters, I'm hoping this is just an MJF thing, because I don't really like it. I've talked about before, my favorite United States Championship ever was the WCW United States Championship, the last version they had, the Jamar one. But I also liked the Reggie Parks one, because I liked how it was a United States title, but it was a little bit more subtle. I don't hate the current WWE United States Championship, but I don't love it. The one before that, completely hated it. And I've seen a lot of United States Championships that I don't like because they overdo it with the United States stuff. Like, the entire plate doesn't need to be a flag. And in this case, the entire strap is a flag. I don't like that. I kind of like it, again, when it's a little bit more subtle and there's just like, you know, a flag in the middle of the plate somewhere, maybe with an eagle or something. but I get what MJF is doing. I honestly think it's brilliant because he's basically doing the pro-American thing that usually is what they do to try to make somebody a babyface, but in this case, he's being an arrogant American, and him being so pro-USA is making him a heel. So I like the concept, but the belt itself, it's ugly. Then sadly, if I would have just done the Comic Corner last week, I wouldn't have to do a J-Spud one this week. But my brother Josh decided he had to just throw it in there. J-Spud commented, "Oh dear God, that thumbnail of Matt Hardy is the best description of how I felt these last 4 weeks. My life has been on topsy-turvy since Nunchucks got plastic surgery. You're not generally encouraged to get more than one form of cosmetic alteration too close together, much less the same day, but she did. A facelift followed by a face down as the first went too high up. Glute implants, chest augmentation, a nose job, and a deep secret crevice bleaching. When it was all over, she looked like Brock Lesnar's daughter, spliced her DNA with Chuck Norris's chin. It was awful. I tried to keep her out of the light, but you know what they say in Game of Thrones. The night is dark and full of terrors. They clearly hadn't counted on a 6'2" monster woman who fights like Rambo and eats like Dahmer to be strolling through it. She truly is a fright to behold now. She walked past a blind man and he started to scream an ugly cry. At night I lay next to my hulking Conan bride, wondering if I'll get a last meal or if I'm hers. Life is so unfair. Just this morning she had me help the nurses at the blood drive draw from the veins in her calves. That woman has enough testosterone to make a mouse SA a lion. I think I'll start calling her Mittens now." You're sick. Then Paul Jetto commented, "I've seen better from TNA. I've also seen worse, but better. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Like I said, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. And I think it's funny that people are hailing it as great just because it had a large audience. That doesn't make the show good. I think my home is haunted by the ghost of a chicken. It's a poultrygeist. A foul spirit. I'm gonna call an exorcist." You know, so it can cross to the other side. Then on my Davy's Awesome Food, where I reviewed DiGiorno Pizza's Deadpool Wolverine-inspired pizza, the Gimme Chimmy, which was delicious. Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "I can't believe they actually made this stuff so delicious just because they are trying to promote the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I can. They do stuff like that all the time. I remember when Batman came out, Taco Bell brought out those little churro crisp things. Not to mention, Batman had cereal. Batman vs. Superman had cereal. They had a Batman and a Superman. The Superman was better. And that's the only time I'll ever say that." Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Dude, when did DiGiorno start delivering?" "I don't know, but why don't you call him?" Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "I called my wife and told her to pick up pizza and Coke on the way back from work. But it seems she was not happy. She still regrets letting me name the kids. I taught my kids about democracy tonight by having them vote on what movie to watch and what pizza to order. And then I picked the movie and pizza I wanted because I'm the one with the money. My pizza is burnt, my beer is frozen, and my girlfriend is pregnant. I can't pull anything out on time." What kind of eel hits your eye like a big pizza pie? That's a moray. I got the Grindr app mixed up with the Pizza Hut app. Either way, there's a 10-inch vegetarian on the way, and I'm not sure what to expect. Telling jokes about pizza is hard. It's all in the delivery. Want to hear a joke about pizza? Never mind, it's too cheesy. Then Jay McCool commented, "I tried this, but I didn't really like it. Seems hit and miss. My wife and kid didn't like it either. My 2 little ones didn't even try it, but then again, I think that's because they didn't try it when I made it. I left them a few pieces and they tried it later and they said it was soggy. It wasn't soggy when I ate it. So maybe that's just one of those you gotta eat it as soon as it comes out. Then Paul Jetto commented, I gotta try these, but Deadpool and Wolverine was bomb. You'll love it. I'm sure I will. Huge Deadpool fan. Have been since early 90s. You know what kind of a dog jumps higher than a building? All of them. Buildings don't jump. Then on my Navy's Awesome Movies, where I reviewed the TV movie Bates Motel, which was technically in the Psycho series. My brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, I loved Vera Farmiga in this. That was the Bates Motel series, which was actually good to watch. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, 5th season was awful. Spoiler, Spencer from The Walking Dead was the one who got it in the shower. Well, okay, spoiler, whatever. They've had time to see it. But regardless of what your feelings on the 5th season of Bates Motel was, the worst episode of the show Bates Motel, I guarantee, was better than this whole movie. Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, never heard of this movie, but the poster looks interesting. The poster is better than the movie. Then Jay McCool commented, you forgot to mention In the Army Now. Damn it. Then Jay McCool commented, that threw me when I watched it. When they said Gloria Bates, I was like, wasn't her name Norma? I had to pause to look it up. Yeah, they said this was a direct sequel to the first one, but it doesn't even follow the first one. Then Jay McCool commented, a while ago you mentioned this one, but warned us it was boring. I should have listened, because I looked it up on YouTube and watched it, and this review made it look more entertaining than it actually is. I at least thought it would be some kind of slasher film, but it was a pointless story of a weird kid and his nutty girlfriend opening a motel where ghosts help people while they go on Scooby-Doo adventures while boring everyone with what seemed like endless filler. I would recommend your review to people because at least that was funny, but the movie, I'd recommend they pass. Okay, well then recommend the review. But I will say, there is a way to enjoy this movie. Get together with some people and riff the crap out of it. Then it's entertaining. Chuck Norris fills up his Tesla with gasoline, because he decides what it runs on. So there you have it, that's Comic Corner this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications when I post new videos, and leave a comment of your own to be in next week's Comic Corner. Love you guys.